Hey, Dr. Fred, this is Dr. Brian. This shows a patient checking in. This is Rhonda, who's a good patient in our PRCA. And there's the front desk right there. There's another check-in station. Here's another check-in station. We have 3 that they check in, automatically puts the note back in front of the doctor. Okay, so looking at capacity, it's Christmas, so obviously that tree's not there usually, but these 3 desks have our nutritional products. Okay, and they have my book, and all these products are from my company. So they've been like this for a lot of years. We could change this around and utilize it more. Our messaging up there is a Thomas Edison quote. So anyway, that's the front on that side. The opposite side heads over to exam, massage, x-ray, and I've been taking chairs out of the back like you suggested, so I'll take 2 or 3 of these out of the front. And that's the front. So think about anything you've got for ideas there. Normally there's a whiteboard here, it's being redone right now. So when you come into the area, we've changed, we put our, okay, we already had this, the traction units. We looked and we thought we could use more coat hooks for sure. In Washington they need that. There's one of your posters in the back there. Don't utilize it because it's in the corner. The first poster right up here, it looks like there's some glare on it, but it says Dr. Wolmoski's unique process to wholeness. Why do we do traction? Traction softens the spine to an adjustment on the neck. And now that I look at those words, they seem a little vague. Okay, and then over here we have another poster, and it says, why do we do wobble chair? The wobble chair exercise softens the spine to better prepare it for an adjustment to the low back. And we got the vertebral subluxation complex, some whiplash stuff at the traction station. So up there we potentially could put station number 1, spinal softening, and give the recommendations, 20 repetitions, done to soften the spine to better prepare for adjustment. So that sign could go right up there. Okay, now looking back here, we took out the chairs that were right over here, and we put 3 wobble chairs in there. And now it leaves some more space as you come in, and we have these 2 wobble chairs right here. So again, it's an awkward space. I don't really like them being separated. We had all 5 of them right there. We added one per your suggestion. So anyway, that's what we got going now. It flows, there's more room, so hopefully that's a capacity thing. Here's the tables, flipped them around like you suggested. So they're sitting there. There's our computers right there, our ChiroTouch computers. So when people are wobbling now, they'd be looking up at the digital messenger. There's a camera there, or a screen there, and a screen there. Okay, so there's that. So potentially we could put a wall right there. Some kind of cool bookcase would probably be what I would think of, or have something made specially to make some privacy between the 2 statements. You know, a lot of patients I ask or talk to, they say initially they felt a little something, but now they're kind of more open. We would have to put something here. It gets a little tight here, transitioning from adjusting to head weighting with the wobble discs and the vibration plate. In that area there's another digital messenger. We could put something back on the wall here that says station 4 head weighting, but we do have something like that there, and it says the head weighting exercise re-educates and reforms the unhealthy spine to a healthy proper position and posture. So it says that, and then while they're head weighting in here, there's this flat screen that has a lot of information, a lot of auto stuff. This is our auto station right here. We've had cards and cameras and DVDs that they take and put. There's a little sign that says, if you know somebody who's been in an involved accident, please give them our auto accident video. Symptoms of whiplash may appear for weeks, months, or years after the accident. Please help them avoid needless suffering. So we have a little station there. Over, and then as we're headed back out the office, this is kind of the wall of fame with all our plaques and diplomas and BJs up there. And I took out, there was 3 chairs here, I took out one of the chairs, put a table for people to put their stuff on, and just left 2 chairs. And these would be looking back at adjusting, and again they could look at the digital messenger if they're here over on that side. Now we also have this big video screen here, which is a projector, projects down, and that's our chiromatrix sign, shows subluxation. We could tell the story from there by doing PowerPoints that go through all the process and talk about subluxation, nerve interference, and life force. So there's that. But continuing on, over the bathroom here, we have a sign that talks about foam wedging. Using foam wedge re-educates and reforms the unhealthy spine to a healthy, proper posture. So I've told each station what they do, and then finally we come over here. The lights are off because they're doing massages right now. But this one is a final x-ray. It says we do follow-up x-rays, are taken after weeks of care to determine the rate and level of improvement, and we show pre and post success rate. And then finally, my circle here, which I was originally trying to tell the story, shows nutrition. Why do we do nutrition in advanced classes? Nutrition in advanced classes empowers the patient with knowledge to reduce toxicity and deficiency in today's modern lifestyle. So there's kind of a circle of traction, wobble, adjusting. We used to have a sign, but we took it down when we put these pendant lamps in. Then we have the head weighting sign, the foam wedging sign, and then the pre and post x-ray sign at the end. This we don't utilize or change much, and obviously we could put PowerPoints that told a lot about what we do. So anyway, that's the flow. Let me know what you think on capacity of all this information. And there it is.